Hey guys, what's going on? Darren Addison at torpedopot.com, and I think I'm the loudest voice out here. They're beautiful. Just listen for a moment. You have a garden where nothing is dying, and everything is beautiful every day of the year. Just imagine where you have food and flowers growing together. It's almost like the Garden of Eden. Isn't it beautiful? And just food is literally for the picking. And the flowers are extremely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I mean, just absolutely stunning. Imagine that place. Sounds far away, doesn't it? No, it isn't. It's achievable. Where Carolina cucumbers are growing with watermelon. And both of them are looking fantastic. Oh, and tomato plants growing with watermelons. With fennel, which came back from last year. Yes, it's very much an amazing adventure. It's amazing. It's beautiful. You can get lost in this neck of the woods. You really can get lost in this neck of the woods. Yeah, watermelon is just stunning and beautiful. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bypass the squash, but it's a stunning presentation, and everything seems to be growing. Everything seems to be growing. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that the way a garden should be? Now, why in the world when I work turning over soil when I can get more cucumbers per square foot this way? Can you help me understand that? Look at these. Torpedo Pot grows your food. Let no one tell you differently. This is an amazing technology. He's looking to take his place in the world. And we haven't seen anything like it yet. Torpedo Pot is ready. It's ready to grow and to feed you and your family. Is that not beautiful? A beautiful set of flowers. Isn't that just gorgeous? I've got to put soil underneath this this plant because I don't like the it reaching out into the stones. So I wanted to vine this way onto something organic. But yeah, this is zone 3. This is where it comes to life. My radish are flowering. It's just stunning. It's beautiful. The eggplants. I had kale growing in this planter, and the kale eventually covered up the eggplant. But the eggplant's coming back in. It's got this light and it's kicking back in. It looks absolutely stunning. I need to put more eggplant seeds in here because I normally grow about 17 eggplants. Let's count these. So we have 1, 2, I think 3, 4, yeah, 5, I guess. Maybe 5, I guess. We'll see. 5. And so I don't know. I'm not sure. So, and we'll pull this weed out while we're here. This is an extent of my gardening right now. Oh, yes, I got that nasty weed. Was that an eggplant? No, that's a weed. Okay, so, yeah. And each one of these plants, now here's my garlic chives. And I cannot wait for this to come up. I cannot wait for this to come up. They're going to come up when it's nice and hot. I don't know if you might see them coming up now. I don't know. Do you? No, not yet. Not yet. But I reserved this for my garlic chives. I love garlic chives, guys. You're going to love when you see them come up. And these are tomatoes. Do you really want me to count the flowering on this thing here? This is one tomato plant, guys. One tomato plant growing with peppers. And look, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we follow the vine going all the way across. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Somebody broke that off. 30 on one plant now, okay? Still going. Let's go. I forgot how many I counted. 20, I guess. I don't know. But here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And oh my God, there's more up here too. I didn't see this up here. Did I see it up there? I don't think I did. Dude, I lost count, all right? I got so many of them from one plant. We look at the stalk on that plant. Look how green that is, okay? Most of your stalks right now are brown, as if they were bruised and beat up, as if they were starving. That's what they're doing, they're starving. And look at this, these are my peppers. All right, they're doing very, very well. I've got, I did 2 types of peppers in this. I think one is butt peppers, and the other one may be California Wonder. And they've been growing in this planter. Fortunately, the butt peppers, see, all of my peppers came up. Everything's green here, okay? You don't have to worry about anything dying in your torpedo pot. But everything's green here. And, but this half of the pot is not filled up. No, it's not because I had this tomato plant in there. It was because I had peppers that never came up. Our planters will help you determine the germination rate of your seeds, because some seeds will not germinate and they do not work at all. So use your planter to help you to gauge what's not going to grow. Anyhow, so I got peppers here, different varieties that I will go into: green pepper, jalapeno, blue peppers, habanero peppers. And it gives me an opportunity to see what works and what doesn't work. See, these peppers are just taking off. Oh my gosh, look at this. Isn't that wonderful? Man, it really does. All right, so back to you. I've got this huge, man, what is this? It's a squash, right? Yeah, it's got this stuff growing there. Grass is growing in my plant. I gotta pull it out now. Yeah, but this huge squash, look at that. Can you believe that? That's beautiful, man. That's vining all over the place, guys. Look at that. See, there's gonna be a lot of flowers. I really hope that we get some, I don't know if you can see that, but I hope we get some eggplants off of this bush. One of the problems we're having is that it wasn't giving us the fruit in the past, because there's a special bee that pollinates this squash, and that bee is being challenged right now. So having your squash being pollinated is very difficult. So even though I'm growing a lot of fruits and flowers, excuse me, big leaves and beautiful, beautiful vegetation, even though I have all that, if it ain't pollinated, it doesn't mean anything, right? Then I'm just growing for beauty. And if those who know me know that I do not grow for beauty. I'm not like, okay, let's go for beauty. Not at all. So, my carrots, trying to think, who should I move? The squash is just taking over everything, man. So maybe I get to move it over to the side here. Think it'll work. I think if we move it over here, there you go. Might fare better. Yeah, maybe this can go over the two. No, this has to stay here. Then the carrots will probably bounce back. Kale, oh my gosh, dude. These were little seeds I put in. I really was using it for microgreens, and I got, see, look at this grass coming up in here. You see? This is the extent of your weeding, all right? Let that be the extent of your weeding. That's it. I'm done. I just weeded for, I don't know, 3 pounds of spinach. All right, so, man, look at this tomato plant. Look at that. That's amazing, man. That really is amazing. I cannot begin to explain how tomato plant was so fun. And here are my double yield cucumbers. And I love these plants. They're doing great. I'm sorry it's dark out for you guys, but I want you to see the bottom of them. Because they look like they might be producing some cukies. You know, they just might be. I'm not sure. So we're gonna take a look at it and see, but they got a lot of flowers. They're doing real healthy. I'm very proud of this plant. And even though you might not be able to see all of it, it is absolutely stunning. It is really, really stunning. I don't know if you can see it all, but I'm gonna try my best. It's stunning, really stunning. Peppers are all looking pretty good. And the flowering is beautiful. I mean, look at the flowering. And I've got my tomato plants inside of here. And they're growing. They've got big tomatoes on them. Yeah. And they're doing pretty good. I got more. This tomato plant still won't stop growing, man. And the nasturtium, more. These are all edible. I put them in my soup. They're pretty cool. And the morning breakfast with your eggs. They've got a spiciness to them that you have to appreciate. It's like a wasabi. Exactly like a wasabi. And here's some more tomato plants. Now, these are 6 tomato plants. And this is a 9-inch planter, okay? Remember, I want you to read the literature that I put out so you can understand why this is happening, okay? You need to understand why this is happening. All right, so, and, oh, look, guys, the deer right there. Hi, baby. Oh, she's eating the apples off the trees. Oh, look at that. That's the blessing that God provides. My wife picked some apples. Let me see if I could give her some apples and will she eat it. Yes, she was. She's eating it. Wow, I can feed the deer back in my house. Now that's amazing. Hope she doesn't run. I'll throw her some more apples to see what happens. She sees the apples. I think she's going for them. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, little girl. Here you go. Eat it. Now, I know I'm doing a no-no, okay? You should not be feeding deer. Oh my God, look, there's more than one. I think I just did something really bad. Here's the spinach. That looks absolutely fabulous. Dude, I'm just like mystified. I'm taking a film with you guys and there's deer in my backyard and I'm feeding deer. I never had that happen before in my life. Feeding deer in my backyard. So I'm not strong enough to throw this stuff over there. This deer's like, what's wrong with this guy? He's screwed up in the head. He can't even aim right. All right, come on, I gotta start aiming now. I'm playing around. Good girl. Well, this is better. Well, I don't want them this far. Here, take this. Look at this. Deer in my backyard. It's a big old Mr. Torpedo. Oh, I don't mean to scare you. Small one there too. Look at that. The only reason why these little Bambis are eating this, my wife picked these apples too early and they're very tart. So instead of me putting them to waste, I might as well give them to the deer. But the reason why this is a bad idea is because I have food here that the deer might like. And I really don't want the deer eating my food. This is a bad idea, but at the same time, it's amazing. You can have that. It really is amazing. Yeah, they something spooked them off. Something spooked them off. I don't know what. Let me see if we can try. Well, I think she's more alarmed at me than I am of her. So, kid you not, I don't get this spectacle very often, so you please forgive me. So, I'm grateful. Get a little bit I can get out of life. But, yeah, so these are our more tomato plants that were transferred from the front. And everything's growing, everything's in peak season. Everything's looking beautiful. Everything's looking like it can produce fruit. And it's just beautiful. Darrow Addison, torpedopot.com. Darrow Addison at BuyDeer, torpedopot.com. Just remember, this is what happens when you go back to nature. Nature comes back to you. It comes back to you. And it's beautiful. In every sense, it's beautiful. It's still looking for food. Waiting for me to go. Hi, little one. I know. You probably got ticks and everything else, but it's a pleasure looking at you. It's a pleasure looking at you. You look absolutely stunning. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.